I'm not going to do what everyone thinks that I'm going to do. And that's fucking freak out. Yo, shout out to everybody here in the building, man. I'm a loser, baby, so why don't you kill me? Shout out to Beck, man. We took a major L today, you guys, but it's okay, man. I see everybody, man, overreacting year in and year out. Same thing. I expected this if we lost. If we won, I already knew that everybody's going to be celebrating like crazy. But let's talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly, you guys. Like, real talk. Look, you know, we can say Derek Carr fumbled the ball 3 times. I mean, threw 3 INTs and fumbled the ball twice and got sacked, I believe, 5 or 6 times. You know, we can shit on the O-line all we want. A whole, you know, 5-6 sacks, right? We can shit on the D-line. No sacks at all. The only penetration that I seen personally watching the game was Bilal Nichols. You know what I mean? I seen Clee around here and there, but, you know, it was really quiet with the 2-star edge rushers with Max Crosby and Chandler Jones. The defense did enough to win this game. They did. You can't bounce back from turning the ball over that many times. We had them where we wanted them, you guys. They lost the number 1 weapon. I mean, Keenan Allen was out of there. You know what I mean? He's actually missing next week against the Chiefs. You know, I think it was his hammy again or whatever. But, you know, you have to take advantage. You have to exploit that weakness when their best player is not available on the offensive side of the ball. And I believe the defense did so. You know, I do. I think Diablo looked really good. I think Nate Hobbs is about to be a superstar in this league. I think he's going to be a superstar. The guy is just phenomenal. Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. You know, we took some L's today, you guys. You know, Andre James potentially, I don't know if you guys seen, but he you know, he had to catch an ambulance after the locker room. You know, I guess they're looking at him for a concussion. Merrick went down with an injury, never returned to the game. Denzel Perriman, once again, you guys, another guy that I said that I love, but can't stay healthy for shit. Pretty much missed the entire game. And the list goes on. We lost a lot of players today. Anthony Avery. Don't know when he's going to return. We'll know more tomorrow, probably during the presser. But, man, you know, DC forcing the ball to Davante Adams. And don't get me wrong, you guys. I am very, very happy to see you know, Davante Adams get active like he did today. Let me bring up all this stuff real quick, you guys. 17 targets, 10 receptions, 141 yards, 1 TD. What did I say, you guys? Oh my God, I said this yesterday on the show. I said we're gonna lose this game if DC forces the ball to Davante Adams like he did to Darren Waller in week 1 last year in the Baltimore Ravens game, which we won that game. We got lucky, but we won that game. 17 times you go to Davante Adams, man. Like, you got to spread the ball around. You had Renfro out there looking like a ghost. You know what I'm saying? Like, you miss Waller on some clear-cut stuff. it was just an all around, you guys, for us to only lose this game by 5. I think we kind of still have to hold our heads high a little bit, right? Because this game should have been, the Chargers did nothing special today, you guys. The Chargers did nothing special at all. We just didn't play the game that we were supposed to be playing. We ran the ball, I believe, 12, 13 times today. You can't win ball games doing that shit. You can't win games. You have a running back by committee system, and you run the ball 12, 13 times. I don't get it. But everybody, man, that's on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and Bleacher Report and all across the blogs saying that we're done and this and that, pump the brakes, you guys. Yes, Derek Carr had a terrible game. One of the worst games that I've seen from him in almost 9 years. 3 INTs is not going to get it done. Blame it on the O-line all you guys want. It was not all on the O-line. You have to put a lot of that on your star quarterback. There's no more excuses, you guys. You know, some of those sacks that he took, he could have, you know, I get you got guys on you. Use your mobility, man. We've seen DC use his legs before. You know, but I'm not blaming this all on DC. I'm putting a lot of blame on him because he is our quarterback. And to me, that is the position that is supposed to run this team. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, you're supposed to rally your team around you. Davante Adams looked defeated out there a few times. You know what I mean? Waller looked frustrated at times out there, you know, wide open. If you guys go back and look at the tape, there was a few times Waller was wide open. And I'm going to break down I got to break down some film as well because I do want to show this O-line, you guys. You know, Ernesto, your mom's a joke. I just wanted to say this, just, you know, to get back at you. Shout out to Sean. Carr was rusty from not playing all preseason. Can't keep changing your O-line all game and think that's going to work. We ran out 4 different linemen in one game. Every game in the AFC West will be tough. We will be fine. Carr didn't have time to look through his reads. Shout out to you, Sean. I appreciate you on the 50 shot, my brother. As always, man. Appreciate you, King. I have to disagree with you to a certain extent, though, right? Yeah, you know, Carr didn't get any preseason burn. He really didn't last year either, right? And he started off at MVP caliber in the first 3 to 4 games. So I'm not going to use the preseason as a thing with DC. He had everybody pretty much on this roster on the offensive side of the ball outside of Davante Adams and Mac Hollins returning. This is the same offense that he played with. I know it's an entirely different system. I get it. So I got to give you that, Sean, right? But, you know, he has a rapport with a bunch of these guys. It is a new system, but 3 interceptions, you guys. 3 interceptions, man. That's tough. That's tough. If this is going to be a quarterback, you know, that's going to get us to the promised land, and mind you, Joe Burrow did that shit today. You know what I mean? Carr has to get better. He has to get better. The O-line has to get better. You know, you're playing against Khalil Mack, a returning Raider, you know what I mean, that wants to beat our ass every time he sees us. You know what I'm saying? 3 sacks. You give up 3 sacks, and Colton Miller had his hand in the pot as well. You know what I mean? There was a lot going on over here, man. It wasn't just the right side of the line, Jermaine Illuminor, Mumford, and Lester Cotton, and Parham. You know, you got to look at that left side as well. John Simpson. Look at Colton Miller. These guys weren't, you know, we were dominated pretty much on both sides of the lines. And it sucks because we could have really won this game. Like, we could have truly won this game. Like I said before, the Chargers did not do one thing special to me at all. Justin Herbert went out there and did Justin Herbert things, but at the end of the game, we were still in it. We had too many chances at the end of the game to win this game, and we just didn't pull it off. You know what I'm saying? We got to get pressure on the defensive side of the ball. Have to get pressure. Andrew Billings is not the answer, you guys. He's not. We need some real defensive tackles. If you got to go out and reach out to Sue, or you got to go make a call to another team about a potential defensive tackle trade, you have to do what you have to do. Period, point blank, the end. We do not have that defensive tackle that's going to get it done on the defensive side of the ball. Bilal Nichols looked really good, but we need somebody to match up with him. Hankins is not going to get it done. At his age, he's not that guy anymore. Matthew Butler, Neil Farrell Jr., for these guys to both be inactive today speaks volumes of what this regime thinks of them right now. They're not ready, right? We got to go find another defensive tackle. Our ends, there's no excuses for Max Crosby and Chandler Jones to look how they look today. I see my brother, shout out to Sanjit. I seen him say something about he looked pretty good on a few passing downs. I got to go look back at the tape. My brother, I don't agree. I didn't see anything from Chandler. He was really quiet. I didn't hear his name announced once tonight, to be honest. I didn't hear him once. If y'all did, correct me, please. I didn't hear Chandler Jones' name really at all. We got to get better. Denzel Perriman out. That didn't help, which, don't get me wrong. Jayon was out there and Devon Diablo looked pretty good at linebacker. They were cool. Our linebacking core, I can't really kill them today. You know what I'm saying? Because, Denzel Perriman, Pro Bowl guy, go out for the game. That kind of hit you a little bit, right? But Merrick out. You got Harmon back there with Abram running around. And shout out to Abram, man. Yes, he had a few bad plays, but he also had a few really good plays as well, man. Abram was all across. He was all over the place. You know what I mean? I'm going to say this. I don't really want to name any MVPs for tonight because we lost this game. I hate naming MVPs when we lose games because no one gets MVP ball because, technically we lost. You got to get Nate. You got to give Nate Hobbs and Davante Adams, both those guys, the MVP balls. That's all I'm really going to do. I'm going to give Davante the offensive side of the ball, MVP, and I'm going to give Nate Hobbs clear cut defensively. Best tackler, best guy in coverage. He did it all. I'm going to be honest. Nate Hobbs is a steal, and everybody keeps killing Mayock and, and all these guys. I give them their flowers for going out to Illinois and drafting an unknown guy like Nate Hobbs. Definitely, man. Definitely. I have to say this as well, you guys. Carr will bounce back from this. I just said this on Twitter. I can't confidently, right? I can't confidently, after almost 9 years, confidently say that Derek Carr is going to be the quarterback that I want him to be. But I can confidently say, that I know what he can do, and I think that he can bounce back from this poor performance. I think the jitters were out there. I think he realizes now that he has the best wide receiver in the league. And, I think that the expectations are no longer, if the Raiders slip into the playoffs, they're high. They're this high. They're higher than that. And I think Carr definitely felt the effects of expectations. I think he was too worried about where the ball went. And I think he was just, he wasn't there. He wasn't there. To throw 3 interceptions in week 1 in an environment that was like a home game, that's tough. You know what I mean? There's really no excuses for that, you guys. O-line or not. You know what I mean? At this point, you got to come out and show out against Arizona. They just got the doors blew off of them against Kansas City. There's no reason why you can't come out in week 2 and dog walk these guys. Tony, I can't even say where was Zeus, brother. Where was our run game? You know what I mean? Like, forget just where was Zeus. Where was our run game? I think we ran the ball 12 or 13 times. That's unexcusable, especially once Josh Jacobs finally caught himself in a groove. We just started launching the ball all over the place. And I get we were down at the half 14-0. It's kind of hard to, say, let's get the run game going now. But yeah, man. I don't know. Hopefully we see some Zeus next week. I got to kill this rumor real quick, you guys. I know you guys know. I love Mitch. Love my brother Mitchell Renz to death. Let's kill this whole narrative. If I'm the Raiders, I'm going out and traded for Jimmy G right now. That's not fucking happening. That would be the most retarded shit that this regime can do. You don't give up on your fucking 3-time Pro Bowl quarterback week 1. You know what I mean? You can't even really it's hard to even give up on your 3-time Pro Bowl quarterback year 1. But week 1, we got to pump the brakes on all this goofy shit about, the Jimmy. I get it. Everybody deals with L's a different way. Everybody has their different approaches, shock value and all that other shit. But Jimmy G will not be a Raider, you guys. There's no fucking reason you go out and trade for Jimmy G after one bad game. let's not act like DC still didn't throw for 2 TDs and 300 yards. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know he had a terrible game, but you're not giving up on your guy after week 1, especially when Josh McDaniels came here specifically because of, Derek Carr. We all seen the stuff we did wrong. We will be good. Just have to focus on Arizona this week. Shout out to my dog, Jose, as always, my brother. I appreciate you, King, and that is correct, my brother. Shout out to my dog, Kenny Crum. Coach staff adjusted at half. I saw a lot of good things from the offense. The trick play was okay, we're going to talk about that, bro. The D raised the intensity. Will be okay. Shout out to Kenny Crum, my brother. 2 great takes. What the fuck were we thinking? What the fuck were we thinking? What were we thinking? Josh McDaniels. The only thing I can say, Kenny, and mind you guys, we played a great Chargers team, you guys. We have to hold our heads high. This is a team that wanted it really bad, a team that we kicked out of the playoffs last year. It's a really, really good team. This is a team that predominantly everybody's saying is going to win our division. You know what I mean? So we're okay. We lost by 5. We're okay. But I think, Kenny Crum, that was a play, right? Where you see these hurry up plays, right? Where say a receiver didn't really catch the ball and he's trying to hurry up to get to the line, right? And you want to call a play real quick to throw a defense off. I think that was one of those Josh McDaniels plays where it was like, okay, let's hurry up and get to the line. And let's try and, Hunter Renfrow fumbled and recovered his own fumble. I think this was a play where Josh McDaniels was trying to throw the defense off. And all he did was throw his offense off, if that makes any sense, right? He totally tried to throw the D off and threw the O off. So, yeah, terrible, terrible play. I thought I would never see the day that Davante Adams would be sacked for 10 yards. But, yeah, we're here. We're definitely here today. So, yeah. Shout out to my boy Raider Rich, man. New system, rust. No preseason for DC. Too many O-line changes. Carr needs to do a better job with reads. We will be better going forward. There you go. There you go. Thank God somebody that I know likes DC. Raider Rich, I know you like DC. But at the end of the day, yeah, you have to do a better job with your reads. Do a better job, moving outside the pocket if need be. We've seen DC use his legs before. If you need to use your legs, use your legs. If the pocket is collapsing, get the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying? But, I think week 2, like I said before, I think this upcoming Sunday, I think we'll be okay, you guys. Shout out to my dog, Raider Rich. Shout out to Max as well. Any word on Andre James in the hospital? Got heat stroke. SoFi ain't got no AC in humid LA. No, what I heard was it was I think Vinny B said it may be a concussion. They said that he had glasses on in the locker room, you guys. So I'm assuming that, you know what that means. He was smiling and laughing in the locker room, but he had glasses on. So I'm assuming he's going to get tested for a concussion. Shout out to Max. Shout out to Jose once again. Losing to the Chargers sucks, but let's not forget we will see them again soon and see our mistakes. This is facts, my brother. Facts. But also, next time we see the Chargers, we'll probably see a better team because they're going to have J.C. Jackson out there and Keenan Allen for the entirety of the full game. So stay tuned, man. But yeah, you guys, we let's not do this. Let's not overreact. We had a bad game. We lost 24-19, I believe. Lost by 5 points. We had a chance to win this game numerous times. We didn't. The defensive line needs to get this shit together. You're not going to win any game without any pressure on the defensive side of the ball. We relied heavily on our secondary to do the defense to do the defensive line's job. You know what I mean? Herbert was getting rid of the ball quick as fuck when he wanted to. When he wanted to take his time, he took his time. And you can't win like that. That's facts though, Jose. Shout out to everybody here in the chat. Appreciate you guys. Wipe them feet, hit them thumbs up. If you're not subscribed yet, man, please hit that subscribe button. Shout out to my dog Sean, live from West Baltimore. My boy, I appreciate you, King, on the donation, man, so much, my brother. Thank you for the super. Let me see. Let me get these other supers in. I'm gonna get y'all comments in as well, man. Shout out to my boy, man, West Baltimore once again. Shout out to Retro. Did Jacob Johnson do any good? Somehow I still wish we stayed with Ingold. And how the F did Chandler Jones do? Absolutely nothing. Chandler Jones did absolutely nothing. Jacob Johnson, I think he had one play where he had a reception where I think he may have gained a yard or lost a yard. I forgot what it was. The blocking game, he was there here and there. We're gonna need more. We're gonna need more from our. I'm telling y'all now, we're really reeling right now on that right side without an actual tight end that can chip away. Maybe I'm bugging. but I didn't see enough from Foster Moreau. I know he's not the greatest blocking tight end. So I look, we're gonna have a rough time on that right side. We need to go find a veteran tight end that you can just chip away at that right side. Someone that is a blocker. I don't know who's out there. Maybe I'll do my homework. Maybe we can do a coffee and convo tomorrow, you guys, and see who's available out there in the free agency market. But we need a tight end that can block. Jesper can't do that. Foster can't do that. Waller can't do that. But retro, let me see. Jacob Johnston. He had 1 reception for 1 yard. Rushing, no rushing, and that's about it. And like I said, he was okay, I guess, in the blocking game. I don't know. I got to go back to the tape. It's kind of hard watching the tape and still doing a watch party. So I got to really go back and double back and watch the game again. Shout out to Baby Dolls. I'm pissed, Doc. Sorry, I need to vent. My girl pissed at me. It's all good. Carr, Renfro, defenses, and Adams play like hot garbage, bro. I'll say this. Defense did not play like garbage. Adams played far from garbage. He played like the number 1 receiver in the league. Renfro was not looked at all. I think DC really treated him like a ghost today. And Carr was absolutely ass. So there you have it. But shout out to Baby Dolls, man. You already know, family. We'll be all right. The 7 days of hell, right? This is what we do. We take that L and it's 7 days of hell. Davante said it himself. McDaniels' system is super complex. We need to give these guys time to gel. We're going to be okay. Time to stay calm and let all these wishy-washy fans jump ship. Shout out to my dog, Sean, with the haymaker. Factory. I hate the Chargers, bro. I was so pissed Jones was getting triple teamed. To be honest, was he? I thought that Slater just kind of owned him, bro. From one All-Pros to the next, I thought that Slater kind of just owned him. I didn't see any triple team in Shadow. Maybe I gotta double back, King. I seen a lot of doubles on Max. I didn't really see any of that on Chandler Jones. Maybe I'm bugging though. Maybe I'm bugging. I just don't understand why we have so many damn running backs just to give it to Josh. Well, we got Brandon Bolden, the ball a few times. He got a TD in the passing game. Amir wasn't really that active. Let me look at this real quick because I think Brandon Bolden and Josh Jacobs were the only guys that have carries. Josh Jacobs, 10 attempts for 57 yards, a long of 18. Brandon Bolden, 3 attempts, 7 yards. That is insane. We only ran the ball 13 times. That is crazy, man. That's crazy. Crazy, bro. Yeah, we definitely got to spread it around. Zeus needs to be out there too, Vinny. We got to get Zeus involved quick. If he's going to be that running back 1 next year, we got to get him clicking right now. There's no reason not to. Shout out to SC, man. Shout out to Unknown Raider Guy, the real Cali G. What's up with you, brother? I see nothing but potential. Now they all have game time chemistry and timing. 0-1, man. It doesn't feel good, but it's one game, you guys. Overreaction Sunday night. I wanted to do this show tonight so I didn't have to do it tomorrow. It's just one game. It's one game. It's one game. But I'm going to tell you this. We're not going to win moving forward with DC force-feeding Davante Adams. It's just not going to happen. Davante, 17 targets today, people. 17. DC did this shit in week 1 last year with 19 with Waller. We can't continue that trend. Spread the ball around. There is a reason why you paid Renfro. You paid all your guys on the offensive side of the ball. You paid Waller. Spread the ball around. Look at this shit right here, you guys. Receiving. Adams, 17 targets, 10 receptions, 141 yards. Waller, only 6 targets, 4 receptions, 79 yards. Bolden, 2 targets, 2 receptions for 21. Renfro only had 6 targets for 3 receptions for 21 yards. It's not going to get the job done. And Matt Collins, 1 for 16. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it. You're not going to win like that, man. Shout out to Crumb once again. 5 wide with the running back and Tay in the slot was nice too. This is facts. I've seen a lot of good things out there, you guys. I've seen a lot of, I see some dollar signs out there. I've seen some dollar signs out there, man. It's week 1. It's week 1. You guys have to realize this. The Chargers are coming back pretty much full swing. They added a few guys on the defensive side of the ball. Yes, they did. But they're coming back with pretty much the same regime, pretty much same coaching staff. You know what I'm saying? They're more of a well-oiled machine than we are. So for us to still only lose by 5 points says a lot about this team. These guys literally are coming back with a chip on their shoulder with a few all-pro guys like J.C. Jackson and Khalil Mack, and then they got Kyle Van Noy and other guys in the fold, right? So it is what it is. It is what it is. We're 0-1. The reason why I'm pissed, I hate losing, but I also hate losing to divisional. I hate losing divisional games because these are what come back to bite you in the ass at the end of the season. You got to win as many conference games and division games as possible. You know what I mean? So anytime you lose to a conference team or a divisional rival, it really does fucking suck, man. It does. It does. But it's week 1, you guys. It's week 1. Shout out to OG Fade. We definitely did beat ourselves. Like I said before, I've said this 3 times already on this live. The Chargers did nothing special. Nothing special, except for a few throws I seen Herbert, put out there that were great. That were great. But they didn't really do too much great stuff. I mean, these INTs were clear-cut interceptions. Let's just be real. Like they didn't really make any crazy turnovers. You know what I mean? Yeah, Khalil Mack was actually outstanding, to be honest. 3 sacks. That says a lot about a guy that, we all, a lot of people have said is washed up. But what we gonna do about it, man? We gonna cry and complain about it, or we gonna knuck the fuck up and get ready for Sunday? What we gonna do? I mean, what are we gonna do? Yeah, Raider Rob, it kills me, bro. My Irish and then my Raiders, bro. It hurts my soul, dog. Hurts my soul. Shout out to my brother X, man. I know, King. I know. I got to get you on the show here soon, too. Shout out to my brother X, man. Man. Fuck. Let me bring up this Arizona game real quick. I want to do some homework real quick on our opposition. They lost 44-21. The Chiefs beat the dog shit out of them. It looks as though the Chiefs are still the same fucking Chiefs team that they were before Tyreek Hill, before they got rid of Tyreek Hill. Kyler Murray, 22 for 34 for 193 yards. He had 2 TDs, no INTs, 2 sacks. I'm looking at their stats. Nothing real special. There's no reason we shouldn't go out there and cook these boys next week. X, I'll bring you on the show tomorrow, my brother, if you're free. Let's do a show. Shout out to my brother X. What if that's his only sacks for the rest of the season? Laugh out loud. Hey, it sounds good. We're definitely going to take a lot more. We're definitely going to take a lot more. If the O-line can't hold up, or if DC just cannot get rid of the ball, this trend is going to continue. It's just real shit. Cardinals defense isn't good. We should score points next week. Good, because I thought we were going to put up 30-40 today. Hobbs is definitely playing like a 10-year vet. This is facts, brother. Facts. Raiders pimping ain't easy, man. We're all hurt, brother. We're all hurt. We all waited this long, for to be excited. Davante Adams, Chandler Jones, new coaching staff, new front office, new energy around us, right? We're excited. I'll tell you one thing. I don't know if Mark Davis was at the game today, but I can tell you that if he was, if anybody's really mad, it's Mark Davis that he missed a finals Aces game to get to LA to watch this shit show. So if anybody's going to be probably mad, it's probably Mark Davis if he did miss that game, to be honest. If DC just plays regular, we win. We'll be fine. Chill, nation. Shout out to Sean. This is facts, bro. Facts. He went out there, man, trying to do too much. I think he said that in his presser as well, right? He said, I was just overly excited and blah, blah, blah. But look, man, the great ones don't do that, DC. The great ones don't do that. You know what I mean? Like on a continuous basis. The great quarterbacks don't go out there and turn the ball over a million times. You don't see Aaron Rodgers turn the ball over a million times. Patrick Mahomes definitely did last year. I'm gonna be honest. He was throwing a bunch of shit. Brett Favre back in the day, gunslinger, was a different NFL, but you can't continue to turn the ball over. You can't. The great QBs that can take their team to the next level don't do that. They don't do that. They don't. So at the end of the day, DC, get your shit together, bruh. Get your shit together. Because I promise you, Derek, I promise you, if you somehow see this, Davante Adams does not care about that 140 yards and that TD and those 17 targets on 10 receptions. He doesn't care about that. He came over here to win. And at the end of the day, if we don't win, Davante Adams doesn't give a shit. So just letting you know, you don't have to force feed him 17 times in one game and make sure your guy eats. You don't have to do that. Because at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure Davante would have rather had 2 receptions for 12 yards and a big W. So next Sunday, let's get our shit together. You know, where's the screenplay? Where was the screenplays? Let's get those screens going. Keep Davante active like you always, like we're supposed to, right? But get Waller more, you know what I'm saying, integrated into the offense. Where is Hunter? Where's Hunter? Where is T Billy at? Where is that deep? Where's that 9 route? Did you guys see a 9 route today? I wanted to see a 9 route. Where's T Billy at with a 9 route? At least just a bombshell. Where's one of those? You know, I know DJ Turner's hurt. I mean, but he's DJ Turner, and that's no shade to him. But you know, we should still win games without DJ Turner out there. You know what I mean? But what's up with all these guys? What's up with all these guys? Like, spread the ball around, man. Spread the ball around, and it did suck that we didn't see Zeus out there. It definitely did suck. Jason, I didn't see a screen at all. Like, was there one out there? Bruh, where was the screens? Where were the screens? I feel as though Josh McDaniels overthought his game plan. I think he thought in his head, looking at the way the defense was played, that these guys, you know, figured that we were going to be screen. At the end of the day, it didn't matter. It didn't matter. Shout out to Cujo, man. Yeah, thanks for the content, Docs. You're funny and knowledgeable, and I agree, kid. Shout out to my dog, man. Appreciate you, brother, on the donation. I appreciate you, King. Fire ass default picture too. With Woodson whiskey. I mean Woodson's wine in the 2-4. I love it, my brother. Shout out to Daniel Kim. I believe we're gonna bounce back in a big way. The Equinox has spoken. Shout out to my brother Daniel Kim. Thank you on the $5 donation. Also, shout out to my dog Black Raider WP. If this season ends up being a complete failure, we got to look at Mark Davis and his ability to run this franchise. Shout out to Black Raider WP on the $5 donation. And my brother, we're going to be okay. I get it. You said if the season ends up, but let's not even talk about that yet. My brother, you know what I mean? It's 1 week. It's 1 week. It's 1 week. I'm not even going to talk about us ending. Can I be real with y'all? Can I be real? I actually had, in my initial prediction, I had us losing this game. And then I swapped the later Charger game for this one because I wanted to build momentum, because it hurt me as a Raider to say we were going to lose this game. I'm going to be totally real with y'all. In my initial prediction, I said it. I was like, oh, man, we're going to lose week 1, and then we're going to go on a run. So, you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. Week one. Let's pump the brakes, WP. We're going to be all right, my brother. We're going to be all right, my brother, for real. Let me see. Heffa Jr., I don't know who you are. But you seem like a Charger or a weirdo. So let me get you the fuck up out of here. Boop, 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 boop. The gun really ain't really shooting like that today because I'm not too excited, man. You know what I mean? I'm actually pretty pissed. Me too, and it's still bet $100. Damn, Cujo. Yeah, most people thought we would lose this game. Real shit. But I'm gonna be honest, we were still in this game the whole way through. You can't screen with a shitty O-line. Javier, how? Like, how do you know if you don't try it, bro? How do you know if you don't attempt to do it? If this is the O-line that you said it was going to get you there, then why not put them in front of a few screens? Shout out to Eddie Martell, man. It's one game. Can everyone stop tripping? Facts, man. Now, if we shit the bed on Sunday, shit. Jason, I will be out there working, brother. I will be actually out there working in Vegas for that game. So if you out there, brother, let me know. Come holler at me. We got them in round 2. Talk that shit, knock. Exactly. Screens help shitty O-lines. Talk that shit, 48. Shout out to my brother Raider John. Literally the only positive I could take out of this offense was Carr played like shit and Adams still had 141 yards and a TD. Imagine when they are both on. As for defense, they was A1 in the 4th. This is facts, brother. Shout out to my brother Raider John. Facts. Oh, shit. The Giants beat the Titans? Shit. Cam, he's definitely not regretting pursuing Sue. I'll say this. He probably did. Probably wanted too much money. And Sue's still out there. Zeke can call him tonight and say, come on, let's go. We need you in it. We need you in town tomorrow. So I don't think he's regretting anything. You know what I mean? He's still out there. He's still available. Bouncing back next week. 1-1. We will be after plucking the red birds. Talk that shit, Howland. Let's go. Let's go. Let me see. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. LV, it's going to be a new team at the Death Star. I'll be there. Look for Mount Shieldmore Security. Shout out to my dog, LV Maximus. Let's go. But yeah, you guys, let's pump the brakes, man. Let's pump the brakes. Let me ask y'all real quick. Leave your comments down in the comment section real fast. What are the biggest overreactions that you guys seen thus far? The one I seen was Mitch saying we need to go out and trade for Jimmy Garoppolo. Yeah, huge overreaction. I'm about to call my bro on that one. Look, maybe he had too much fireball today, but bruh's tripping on that. Like that's just not gonna happen. Like there ain't no motherfucking way after 1 week and that you go out and trade for a quarterback because he has previous, knowledge of this regime's offense. There's no fucking way. There's no way. There's no way. Sean, I you know what? I have to agree with you on that one, my brother. I think my brother Mitch knew what he was doing with that one. Factory. Either he was drunk or he knew what he was doing. Let me see. He said too much Taka vodka. Gaffler. Real ones know, King. Real ones know you can go to the liquor store in Northern California for $5. Get you a Blackie Mile and a little pint of Taka vodka and be straight. Be adventurous. We already know. My boy said we should trade for Lamar Jackson. Oh, shit. Yep, trade Derek Carr. That's the biggest one. Holy shit, bro. That is funny. That shit is Comedy Central, man. Someone said Max is overrated. Nah, man. Max is not overrated, man. That guy's an all-pro dog, man. He's only going to get better, man. We had a bad day on the defensive line. When you're not getting any pressure from the interior, it definitely doesn't help the outside guys. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Hold on real quick, y'all. Let me open this door. My dog is outside geeking. Oh, never mind. My wife got it. I'm going to slap the shit. Oh, man. Max gets held so much. Shout out to Hank, bro. This is facts. Jude said this may be the biggest overreaction I've seen today. Sign Colin Kaepernick. Bro, let me ask you this. So say Derek Carr was ass, right? Just say he was ass moving forward, right? Why not give your QB2 a chance before you go out and sign a Colin Kaepernick? Why don't you give Stidham a shot before you just go out and sign another guy? Like, but is that what you've seen online? Like everybody's saying that? It gotta be. That was Tony. But look, man, every call is not going to get played. Every call is not going to be called. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just be real. It was a minor. He grabbed the corner of his face mask. I seen it. I get it. I get it. We should have got that call. But you're not going to get every call, y'all. We're the Raiders, too. Like, you already know how this shit works. We're not going to get that kind of call. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It was a minor, grab him by his shit. Mac is so smart and intelligent and such a veteran that, like, you can tell right when he grabbed his shit by the corner, he instantly let go, like to make it look like he didn't do shit. If you guys go back and look at that play, look back at that play. We didn't get that face mask. He dead ass grabbed his shit and totally let go. It's quick as fuck. Mac is a very intelligent player, man. There's a reason why he is one of the most dominant defensive linemen in the league. Someone else said tank the rest of the season to draft one of the top QBs. Oh, shit. I saw that, Doc. So much awareness. Facts, bro. Facts. Oakland fan. This is facts. And this is why Khalil will go down as one of the GOATs. Did it so quick. It was just a minor got DC off his shit and pushed back and didn't get called. Smart motherfucker, man. I bet you even DC is going to Khalil Mack after this game and saying, You were smart for that fucking play. You were smart. You know you got away with one, but you were very smart. I guarantee DC says that shit to him. Can we talk about? Oh my God, John Cena, dog. Can we? Another bull. You know that one was just plain outright bullshit. Hobbs did not hit his head. You know he didn't do anything. He kind of moved around him. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the most bullshit call I've seen out there all damn day. Real shit, man. Shout out to John Cena. That shit was terrible, bro. Targeting penalty. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Chargers and Chiefs are the two worst teams to start against and to only lose by 5 while implementing a new system. I'm optimistic, Docs. RIP to one of the GOATs, my dog, Pat Stay. I got a chance to meet him like 2 or 3 times at different events. One of the GOATs, man. Shout out to my dog, Dave P, man. My boy, my Raider brother and my battle rap brother, man. I appreciate you, King. Shout out to you, my brother. Definitely RIP to Pat Stay, man. Let me see. Shout out to Howland, man. Mitch was wrong for saying Carr was reason we lost the game. I feel he will be eating crow. Was he? I mean, Howland, like, look, you know, I'm not gonna make it seem like Derek Carr didn't have his hand in the losing pot. 3 INTs, you fumbled the ball twice, you know, you sacked 6 times. You know, that it looks like a combination of DC and the O-line. You know what I mean? That's what it looks like until I can really get a look, you know, at this actual game and really review it. It looks like a combination of Derek Carr, the guy that heads this team, and the O-line. D gave up TDs too easy. I'll tell you this right now, champ, Cody. How many times did they score TDs on those three turnovers? Can you answer that? I want to know that because we can talk about the D giving up TDs too easy. These guys had what, 24 points? How many times did they score 7 on those 3 picks? I want to know. 1? Looks like the defense did pretty damn well to me. Oh, 0? Daniel says 0. I'm looking 1, 0. The defense looked pretty good to me. It reminded me of last year. It reminded me of like a bend, don't break defense. It was, you know, we're going to hold you guys to this and we have to outscore you guys. You know what I mean? That's what it looked like to me. And this is still a defense that's still trying to figure it out under, you know, year 1 with Patrick Graham. We outscored them 16-7. Shout out to Howland. I agree. I meant it was more than just him. I meant O-line needs help bad. This is facts. Definitely a combination of that. But you know what, man? I'm sorry, you guys, and this is not me trying to shit on DC at all. I'm not doing that. But I'm putting the blame. I'm putting more of the blame on DC. I am, because there was plays where I seen that he could have got out the pocket. He could have moved around. He could have placed his reads a little bit better. He could have did better things out there on the field today. And DC even admitted that in his presser. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was some times where with this, even the sacks, where I looked at him like, DC, you could have got out of that, bro. Like, what? Like, there was some shit that the O-line got blamed for that I'm like, why would you blame that on them? You know, if you're in year 9, you can't make the mistakes that DC made today. You can't. You can't do that in year 9, especially if you've never won a playoff game or you've never won a Super Bowl. If he won a Super Bowl already, I'd be like, fuck it, man. Derek Carr, you know, he's won the game before. It is what it is. This is year 9, and you're still making the same mistakes. Come on, man. DC, you got to play better, man, in order for us to win the game. You have to. You are our quarterback at the end of the day. Derek, put it on me, Carr. Put it on them. How about that? Let's do that moving forward. How about that? Derek, put it all on me, Carr. How about we put it all on them, Carr? That's all I'm asking. Simple. Jason, that's on me. I'll look at the film. I'm definitely going to check the film out tonight as well. Injury updates. Vinny, nothing yet. Nothing yet. You already know I'll jump on and do a live once I see everything out there, but I'm waiting for the same news as you, my brother. Let me see. That's what that golf court did us. Yeah, Sam. We got them on a 4 and out. Stopped them on 4th down. And Derek comes out there and kills the entire momentum with a dumb, boneheaded interception. That's what I mean. You can't blame everything on the O-line. You can't. He came out and threw a boneheaded interception after the defense built all that momentum up. You can't do that. Shout out to Sam, man. Shout out to my dog, Chad, man. Hobbs got that dog in him. Y'all need to chill. This is facts, bro. Facts. Shout out to my dog, Chad Edmonds, man. Appreciate you, brother. Mitch said we're going to hear rumors about Jimmy G. He did not agree or suggest we do it. He actually agrees with you, Docs. Okay. I just heard him say, somebody sent me a video. I think my brother Aunt sent it to me. And it said, that Mitch was like, I'm not against, going out there and trading for him. That's what I see. So I don't know, brother. Maybe I'll go back and check it out. I'm just going to call Mitch and ask him what he was talking about. Let me see. Averett, something with his thumb. And look, we're already thin at corner right now. We let Darius Phillips walk to Denver. Amik Robertson is Amik Robertson. You know what I mean? We got Sam Webb, a UDFA rookie. You know what I mean? And then we got Rocket Sin and Nate Hobbs. It's like, dog, like we cannot afford to lose an Anthony Averett, a prized free agent in week 1. You know what I'm saying? Like we took some bruises today, you guys, and it hurts. It even hurts worse when you lose 4 or 5 players during an L. That's what makes it even worse. That's what makes the shit even worse. Let me see. That was a great. Let me see. Do we only have 2 penalties today? We only had 2 penalties today? I know we didn't have too many. I think Kevin King is still available, John. I don't know yet, though. Let me see. 3. Shout out to Thick Framey. He said we had 3 penalties today. It's not bad at all. That is not bad at all. Shout out to Brave and Terrence, too. Shout out to T. They said 3. That ain't shit. That ain't shit. Well disciplined. Carr threw 3 INTs, and we only lost by 5 against a really stacked team. We're going to have a great year. This was just some week 1 rust. Talk that shit, brother. We see what happened to the Bengals. We see what happened to the Rams. Oh, shit. You know what? We can do this right now, you guys. Let's do this. I'm going to go back, right, and look at all the teams that were in the playoffs last year. Arizona, well, they played the Chiefs, so, I mean, both of them were in the playoffs, but Arizona lost. Green Bay in the playoffs, lost. Tennessee in the playoffs, lost. We lost playoffs. Pittsburgh snuck in because of us, but Cincinnati, Super Bowl, they lost. Indianapolis, they were close, you know what I mean? But they had a tie with Houston. Holy shit. You know what I mean? Cleveland won on a last-second field goal, but they didn't sneak in last year either. Baltimore didn't either. And then who else is over here? New England, they lost. And Buffalo, they won. We all know. Most playoff teams lost. Most of the playoff teams lost. Most of these guys lost. You know what I mean? Like it's week 1. Shit happens. You know what I mean? Look, we lost to a great team by 5, you guys. At least we didn't start the season off against the Jaguars, you know what I mean, or some terrible ass team, and you shit the bed against a bad team, because that really affects your psyche at this point. The good thing about this L is our team knows, right, that we're going to face the Chargers again at some point, maybe even twice, once in the regular season, and maybe if we get lucky again in the playoffs. So this team is going to hold on to this. Just like they did against us for last year's week 17, this team is going to hold this thought dearly close to them. It's going to hold it close to them. I'm telling you now. Yeah, look. Stafford had 3 INTs. Shit, Joe Burrow had 3 or 4 INTs. You know what I mean? A lot of these guys were terrible. You know what I mean? I love that, John Cena. That's gonna make me sleep well tonight. The Niners lost to the Bears. This is facts. Facts. But yeah, timing is everything, you guys. I just wanted to come on and shoot the shit with you guys. Shout out to the 500 people in the chat. Let's not lose our shit, man. Let's not go on everybody else's channels and lose our minds and start saying all kind of crazy, wild shit. You know what I mean? If it's true, speak on it. That's cool. But let's not jump the gun and say we're done. Josh McDaniels needs to go. We should have kept Gruden. David Ziegler is ass. Because just yesterday, we were so excited about this team and about everybody that I just mentioned. We can't do that. We can't do that. Give DC another chance next week to see what he does against this Arizona defense. He played against a really, really well-oiled machine defensively and offensively with the Chargers. It's all right, man. It's okay. We're 0-1, and we're going to bounce back. We're going to be 1-1 by next Sunday. The next Sunday night when I catch my flight from Vegas back to Dallas, I'm going to be on the plane celebrating a W. So at the end of the day, it's all that matters, man. Real talk. You already know, man. It is what it is. But I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'll see y'all in Coffee and Convo here shortly. We outro. 1.